So, nothing out of the ordinary. Thing that we're going to cover is about the 2015 committee, which is the current committee, how we did in terms of this year, what were our financials looking like, which we audited and closed last year. The current financials are still in the process of being audited. And the road ahead and 2016 committee, which is the last. Yeah, so this is the current committee. You're all most of you are aware of the current committee. Thank you so much. And on behalf of the entire committee and the board of directors, which is the next slide, the current board of directors, I thank each of you for all the support that you gave us in the past 2 years. This team has done a tremendous job in the past couple of years to get us to where we are. This event especially, I personally want to thank everybody in the committee and board. I do have to mention one name out here. Manjusha, who is the secretary this year, stepped up and has done a phenomenal job, but I could not participate in anything for the past 1 month. So thank you once again to the entire team for doing everything we've done in the past 2 years, and I request all of you to continue your support for the next team as well. In terms of what we have done, as you can see, the annual membership and the lifetime membership speaks for itself. We want to continue to build this. We have served over 450 people for Onam and with over 350 people for this Christmas. Just as continuing from past year, we successfully executed the past 4 years. In fact, I'm assuming this is also a successful event at this point. And more importantly, in that within the event, we had a debate competition for KACT's kids, which was accepted, received, and appreciated very highly by a lot of the parents. So glad we could make a small impact there. And I know some of the kids from that group have been going miles with regard to their interest and ambition with their debating capabilities. We also were fortunate to get media coverage this year for our Onam event as well as for the current Christmas event. So that was another step we took to make sure we are able to give as much publicity to what we are doing in this small circle. The charity initiatives, as you know, we were fortunate to continue our contributions to the local charity, and just as I mentioned before starting here, we contributed to the Chennai floods right in front of you all through our partners, CT Tamil Sangam. We are thankful to all our sponsors, to each of you who have helped contribute for us to be able to continue our charity initiatives. And last but not, coming to the next point, the support we are getting from our sponsors has been very critical for us to get to where we are and to do everything that we planned for the year. We have 4 platinum sponsors, 4 gold sponsors, and 2 silver sponsors who have tremendously helped us do everything that we have been planning. Last but not the least, the Malayalam movies that we brought in Connecticut. We played around 5, I'll go ahead and claim, hit movies from in Connecticut in collaboration with our neighboring associations NEMA and K. Next. This is a quick view of the financials, how we've done. Just as any organization, we are also declaring and reporting our financials to ensure we are on track and in alignment to the non-profit organization guidelines. This is how we've done. I don't want to get into all the details, but this is also available on our website, and for the benefit of the members, we operate with a small margin that we keep for operating for the following years. We did extremely well for what we closed in 2014. The 2015 financials are yet to be audited, but what we closed in 2014 gave us the summary is we got about 1,500 above where we usually close, and that was used towards additional benefits and things that we provided back, like the media coverage, getting external photographers and videographers assigned, etc. So So basically this, continued support and your participation helps us to be able to do things better and more efficient every year. So please do continue to provide us that support. Quick snapshot, you all know how our events go, but for the benefit of those who are relatively new, here's how we look for the rest of the year. And additionally, I just want to mention that we are shooting for what we've been targeting in the past year, a star event or a star night. Hopefully we'll get to that this year with all the support and encouragement. But one important thing, we do request you to please continue to take all the surveys very seriously and basically give us a very honest response to that. That is what helps us to figure out whether we have the required muscle power to do what we are aiming at doing. Otherwise, we might really go haywire. Especially with the movies, we did have a small slips here and there. But otherwise, in general, thank you for your responses and please continue to do that. Moving on, so most importantly, I want to introduce the new committee, the ones that were in the existing committee who stepped up to the various roles, and we also have new people joining us. Please do continue to send in nominations if you are interested, because as you can see, there are a few slots which we need to fill in, and the board of directors have to be finalized as well. But as it stands, literally I'm handing over the responsibilities as the president to my good friend and more importantly, one of the most hardworking persons I've met in the group that we've been dealing with, Suresh Jayaprasad. So you are in wonderfully safe hands with Suresh taking the lead, and I give the best wishes to the new committee. So we have Thomas Burgess stepping in as Vice President, Tushara Nair joining us as the Secretary, PM Jacob stepping in as the Treasurer, Manju Suresh, who has been doing a phenomenal job as an Arts Club Secretary. We can't let her go anywhere. She is continuing as the Arts Club Secretary. Kurian Burgess stepping in as the Election Officer. We are still looking for the rest of the nominations. And I'm not going to take your time here, but if there are any questions, anyone has any suggestions, as always, please email us at mykact@gmail.com. We take every suggestion, every feedback very seriously and will continue to do that. Thank you once again and good luck to all of us for 2016. Check. We have an event coming up from one of our group members here, Syro Malabar Church group. They would like us to, give a couple of minutes of our time to look at what they are bringing to the table. It's a very interesting one. Please, we've given them the stage for a couple of minutes to share their program. So thank you guys. We also have one more quick event here for Sunisha to hand out the raffle. I let her do the
Thank you for an awesome day spent. I think this is, to me, the most wisely